Going to be presenting now the very special Shalom Award, which is right here on the easel on the bima. But tonight is a little bit different than all other nights. We always choose a person who is absolutely deserving of receiving the Shalom Award for dedicated service to the synagogue over a period of time. But what makes this a little bit different is... Hi, Rachel. Hi, can you hear me back there? Okay. So, Rachel, what I think was a little bit different this year is that, oftentimes we think in March, like, well, who should get the Shalom Award this year? But you were the chosen one for months going back, and chosen with a great deal of enthusiasm. That the officers and the board really wanted you this year to be the recipient of the Shalom Award, because everyone who is in any way involved here in Oav Shalom knows the tremendous loving work that you do for our synagogue. And Rachel, I'm really grateful that they chose you this year, because this is the last Shalom Award that I will be presenting, and I could not have a greater joy of presenting it to anyone other than you at this moment, Rachel. So thanks to the officers for making such a wise choice. So, Rachel, everyone who knows you, you always have such a positive and upbeat way of dealing with things. You have a happy energy. When I see you, like in the Grand Hall or wherever it is, or when you're volunteering, or you're filling in for the secretary, or you're filling in for a teacher, you're like always doing something here. Like, your way of saying hi is different than other people's way of... You say it with a certain enthusiasm in your smile, like you really mean it, and I just eat it up, Rachel. What can I tell you? I love it. I really love it. So, and you're always working on your next project, whatever your next project is. And you're just, you're present here, Rachel. And you have a special presence. You have that special presence, and your presence is really a gift to all of us. Absolutely a gift to all of us. So, by the way, these are all my personal thoughts. It's from my heart. But this is like what's called the klal. This is like the overview. But all of the details, I had to get from Barbara, right? Like, I know you've done this and this and this and this, but I couldn't really list them all. So I turned to Barbara, who gave me about 37 details. And Barbara then, she wrote to me, is this what you're looking for? Exactly what I'm looking for. I had to slim it down a little bit, Barbara, because... So listen to this. When Ellie was 2 years old, you became a preschool parent. And that was in 2007, right? And right away, you became active in the PTO. And you were the pizza mom, right? And Barbara, weren't you a lunch mom also?
I was like a paid lunch mom, though. I wasn't a volunteer. I was a lunch lady.
Oh, you made sure you got paid for it? Oh, I see. You work in that angle. Okay, and that's why Barbara will never get the Shalom Award. But Rachel is so deserving of the Shalom Award. She never said, how much do I get for this? Never said that. So pizza mom, secret shop chair, right? That's like before Hanukkah. And then you became the overall PTO chair, which you continued to do for about 17 years. No, I'm exaggerating somewhat, but for many years. And then you were the, not only the PTO, but you were the preschool chair that served on the board of directors. And in those days, preschool was really central to the synagogue and really needed a spokesperson for it before the board. And you were that person, Rachel. And you don't normally raise your hand to share your opinion, unlike every other member of the board. Yeah. I think I have one more board member to go to if I make it. But no, you didn't normally raise your hand. But when you said something, Rachel, people listened to you. People listened to you. So you became the preschool chair for many years, guiding the professional staff. And then while you were doing that, you brought in a special Wednesday programming for the preschool on behalf of the PTO. And then, Rachel, you kind of like graduated. You went from doing this all for the preschool to doing it for the Hebrew school, and you became the head of the Hebrew school PTO in 2015, and you held on to it for like 8 years or so. Is that fair to say? Yeah, 8 years. So, you know what? Barbara answered one of my driving questions here. Who ever changed our Purim Carnival from a mom and pop little thing? You know, like you could play they were the same games that they had when I was in Hebrew school. Like nothing changed all those years. And then all of a sudden we started getting up these blow-up toys. And kids were like so excited to be here. They never saw this in the synagogue before. And that was you, Rachel. You brought all of that to us. Amazing. Really, really, really amazing. So the Purim Carnival, and you brought more calories to us in the Latke sale and the Humintaschen sale. And even though you no longer hold the office, I understand that you and Barbara actually did the Purim Carnival again this year. Yeah. What's that? You can't leave your partner, right. You brought teacher appreciation to Ohev Shalom, and the truth of the matter is that whatever you have, Rachel, can you do this? Rachel, can you do that? Because, you know, someone who gets the job done, that's the person you ask to do something. Rachel, can you do this? I don't think N-O is part of your vocabulary, Rachel. So, yeah. Robbie, as we're honoring Rachel tonight, we have to honor you as well, because none of this could happen without your support. And how many nights you came home and you said, Rachel? Rach? Oh, she must be at the synagogue again tonight, right? But Rachel could only be here with your loving support for Rachel and for the synagogue as well. So, Robbie, we say thank you to you. We say thank you to you. Barbara, there was one thing that you wrote on the list that I don't think you got it quite right, in my eyes. In my eyes. Maybe other people agree. So you said that this is referring to Rachel, one of the best Bima announcers. Rachel, you know that in my heart, Rachel, you know this, there is no announcer like you, Rachel. When you can come up and give the announcements, Lindsay, don't listen to any of this. Lindsay, you do a great job, and others do also. And you know the cantor now is she's right there. But Rachel, nobody has your flair for it, and so you are the best. But then when you wrote this, Barbara, I put 7 marks next to it. That Rachel embodies what Ohev Shalom is. That's it. That's hitting the nail on the head, Barbara. Rachel, you embody what Ohev Shalom is and what we want Ohev Shalom to be. That's you, Rachel. So, you know, the word Shalom in Hebrew, of course, means peace. But it also means fullness. It originally means fullness, that nothing is missing. And with you here, things are so much more full than they otherwise would have been. You mean so very much to us, Rachel. Rachel, can you come up? Because there's one thing I want to show you. When we present the Shalom Award, it's always with an artwork that has the word Shalom on it. Can you all see that? This really beautiful piece of artwork. But this is the first time we've never had a Shalom Award that actually says this. Can you just hold that with one hand? So here it says, Hillel Omer, Hillel, the great sage Hillel says, to be amongst the teachers of the high priest Aaron, then here's the words, what Aaron taught. Ohev Shalom, be one who loves peace, and one who pursues peace, love others, and bring them closer to Torah. So you have not only the Shalom here, but you have the actual teaching from which this comes. So Rachel, with so much love, we present this to you.
I loved everything you said, and I want to get a copy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I just want to say something to Mark. Mark, Rachel just asked me if she can get a copy. So can you just slice this part of it and send it off to Rachel? It's on its way, Rachel.
It's like history.
It's on its way.
All right, I'm just going to say a few things, which is so funny that I'm the announcer because I forget everything every time I'm up here. So first, thank you. I was really, really surprised and touched and honored when Rabbi called me. I just feel like there are so many people that are part of this village that make Ohev what it is and give so freely of their time and love it just like I do. The truth is, when we joined Ohev, I was a little nervous. I grew up at Tifereth Israel, which my mom always said was this Hamish small synagogue. I was worried because this was like a big synagogue growing up. But in 2007, we joined and started Ellie in the preschool. A lot of this Rabbi said, but I had it all written down already. So in 2007, we joined and we put Ellie in the preschool, which was the best thing we ever did. Her first teacher was Miss Barbara at the time, which was wonderful. I started out as the lunch lady. Oh, also, so Ellie's not here tonight because she's at her senior prom, which is also crazy that she was once changing diapers and now she's at her senior prom tonight. So we started her, and it was the best move we could have made. And I was the lunch lady, then co-PTO president for what felt like forever, jumped to the board of directors, like Rabbi said. Rabbi always says this is the family business because I grew up with Ab, my dad, who was always extremely involved at TI, so it really was all I ever knew. And these are our people in our community, and we made the friends we have now, and all three of my girls, we laid our roots here. They found their Jewish friends, which is actually why my cheering section is over 50 years old, because my other two are on a BBYO convention, so that's my cheer. So anyone over 50? And so anyway, I'm super proud to be standing up here, so I feel the love. My love for Ohev runs deep, and it's the people here because there is no age gap. Because I'm in the kitchen with my sisterhood friends, and the people in my phone are from 92, 70, 75, and I love it because we all are here for the same reason. So thank you guys for all the love and support.
Beautiful.